So this is it, the final episode. And we are ending Women's History Month, having learned so much priceless history and taking the time to walk down these metaphorical paths that these incredible women forged for us. We began episode 1 in the Reconstruction era, talking about the importance of ending slavery, access to voting, and citizenship. This started that crucial first thread in our tapestry, the understanding that personhood, having a voice, and finding a way to use that voice, that these first steps to freedom and to community were so important for everything that we would do going forward. The path that we would walk down barely cleared. Our legs still shaky underneath us, but so much progress was made. First wave feminism crashing against the rocks. In the second episode, we met Mother Jones and Nanny Helen Burroughs, who individually absolutely made incredible impacts on the women's movement, on the construction movement, the labor movement, the child labor movement. Because of the time period, you might not think of these two women and see them together. Were they co-workers? No. They might not have even known of each other. But if you go back and you rewatch that episode, the through line for them is so clear. Access, safety, protection. Without their fortitude, without their forward thinking, would we have what we have today? What did they have in common? Dig deeper. And not only what do they have in common, what do you have in common with them? I couldn't very well create a series called HERstory in Hard Hats without talking about Emily Warren Roebling, nor would I want to. She is probably one of the most well-known names when it comes to pioneers of women in construction. We met Roebling and Alice J. Hands and Mary Nevin Gannon in episode 3 of HERstory in Hard Hats. And at this point, we are still in very, very early days America construction, and we are still celebrating our firsts with these 3 pioneers. But as I mentioned in the series, history is not really about memorization. It's more about the lessons that we can learn. What can we take away and apply in our own lives? What can we find within ourselves? How can we be better decision makers, better leaders, better community members? Just like the quote from that episode from Alice Hands. So our tapestry continues to grow, and hopefully the picture is much clearer now, and the path is beaten down much. But we're not even out of the 1800s, and there's still so much to celebrate and so many women to meet. But for now, I will leave you with one of my favorite quotes. This is from Abigail Adams, one of our country's founding mothers, wife to John Adams, and a visionary, not only to women, but a trusted confidant to our country's framers. Remember the ladies. In a letter to her husband in March of 1776, Abigail Adams wrote, "I desire you would remember the ladies. Do not put so much unlimited power in the hands of the husbands. Remember, the men would be tyrants if they could. If particular care and attention is not paid to the ladies, we are determined to foment a rebellion, and will not hold ourselves bound by any laws in which we have no voice or representation." John replied, "We know better than to repeal our masculine systems." So may we, the women in construction, learn from her story, so we too can remember the ladies and never let anyone forget her or you.